everyone, my name is Christy, and in this video, I'll be going through my programming final project on how to make a personal audiobook in Python. Okay, let's get started. First things first, in this project, I will show you how I made my personal audiobook in Python. Basically, the code lets my computer read aloud any books as long as it is inside a PDF file. I personally think that this is a useful project to make because I like to listen to something while I'm doing my daily tasks. So having an audiobook playing in the background on my computer will be less time consuming than sitting down and reading any physical book. Lastly, this is available to use for free, unlike most audiobook platforms on the internet. Actually, I got my inspiration for this project from this video in Neural 9 video, but I changed some lines based on my preference and adjust them to run on the newer version of the packages used in this code. So, talking about packages, in this project, there are two packages that need to be installed for this audiobook project. A package is basically a collection of different Python modules, and the first package is pyttsx3, which is a text-to-speech conversion package in Python. We will use this package as our audiobook reader or speaker. It reads aloud texts inside our book. And the second package that we need is pypdf2, which is a package that retrieves or read texts in our PDF files. This package will help us extract texts from each page inside our PDF file. Okay, here's how I installed the pyttsx3 package through my Windows terminal. In my terminal, I typed pip install pyttsx3 in here and press enter. I let it run by itself for a couple of seconds until it shows that it successfully installed the pyttsx3 package. Similarly, I also did install the pypdf2 package using terminal by typing pip install pypdf2, and I let it run and until it shows successfully installed pypdf2. It may be different in your computer, but basically if it shows that it's successfully installed both of the packages, it will be fine. Okay, next up, after we have done installing the two packages, we can start writing the code. This is the full code that I wrote for this project, and I named the file for this project as audiobook.py. The first two lines here is basically to import the two packages that we previously installed. And next, we create a variable called book. This variable will open the PDF file that we have using our Python built-in method called open right here. And in this case, the book file that I chose is called observer_effect.pdf. This is a random children's book that I found for free to use from Free Kids Books website. And the important part to note here is the RB inside the open method, which is basically to open the file in binary format for reading mode. So R is reading, B is binary. Next, we have in the next statement here is defining variable called audiobook. This will call the PyPDF package that we installed to read our book as an input using the PDF reader method. So PDF reader is the method and the input is our book right here that we already defined in the latest line here. Okay, and in line 6, the number of pages will count the number of page in our file. So this particular line will be useful for our for loop later on. Moving on, we will create a reader variable that will initialize pyttx-sx3 package. We initialize it using the init method. So this is the reader and the package, and this is the init method that will initialize the package. The next line is what I added. So 9 to 11 is what I added according to my preference. This method will set the reader's reading speed. So this is setting the reading speed to 150. I prefer this rather than the normal rate because 150 is slightly slower than the normal set rate on this particular package. And I also changed the voice. So the reader's voice is now female voice because I chose one right here from the voice list in the text to speech package. The normal voice is male, which is number 0 or index place 0 in the package, but you can omit these two lines right here if you prefer the male version. Okay, next we have line 13 right here. In line 13, we will create a for loop function that for each page in this range of index position 0 to the amount of pages we have in the book. So the range here will be range number of pages, and number of pages is what we have here in line 6, which is basically stating how many pages are there in our PDF file. Okay, inside the loop, we have next page right here, and next page will get the number of page in the range. So we already set the range, and now we are retrieving one of the page by making sure that the audiobook package is getting the page that we want them to read. So the page number will increase after finishing each page in the loop. Okay, and then how do we extract the text in that page is that by typing this extract method. So this extract text method also will okay. So inside the loop we have this next page. Okay. Okay, inside the loop we have the next page right here, which will get the number of page in the range, and it will retrieve the each page and to be read or to be extracted by the audiobook package. Next, we will extract the text in that page by typing this extract text method right here. In the end of this line, I added an extra replace method right here that will replace the line breaks, or in this case is called backslash n. And this will line breaks will be removed or replaced with a single space, so that the reader will not have long pauses between lines of the book. And next, the last two lines right here, reader say with the input of text. This function will convert the text to speech. And lastly, the reader dot run and wait. This function will make the speech audible in the system. If you do not write this command, then the speech will not be audible to you. Okay, so since line 14 to line 17 is inside the loop, so inside the function loop, this line will continue to loop or continue to run until the last page of the book. Okay, so that is all about the code. So let's try to run it together. First, I will go to my PyCharm. PyCharm is an integrated development environment used for programming in Python. In here, inside my PyCharm program, I already have my audiobook code open, which is inside the audiobook.py file. So I will just run it using this green button right here.
Observer effect L.
Okay.
N. Hunter.
So now we can hear
Observer
the
effect
audiobook
written by
reader
L. N. Hunter.
talking,
Copyright
but let's match it with
2022
the
THIS book
book
is published
file
under
to
permission
make
by
sure
Free
that
Kids Books.
everything runs smoothly.
http://www.freekidsbooks.org.
Okay, we are here.
Contact the publisher, Danielle at redskyventures.org. More books like this one are available at http://www.freekidsbooks.org. 10-year-old science whiz Bradley Robinson pulled the backing paper off a pea-sized electrode and poked it at Jack's cheek. Jack flinched. Sit still, you idiot. Bradley hissed as he pressed the electrode
we can see
onto the
that the
skin below his
audiobook
brother's left
reader
eye.
reads a lot
He
every
gently tugged
text
the wire
inside the
leading from
book
it,
without
then
mistake.
stepped back. Right,
So that means
give it
the
a
code
test.
is useful,
Jack
and
let
I
his
will
head
kill
drop
the
forward
code
and
using
started to close
this
his eyes.
button
Then
right here. And this marks the end of my audiobook project video, and thank you for listening.